We still have a little misty rain out there. I actually got the chance to take a look at the gauge. 61 degrees, which is just a nice, beautiful, cool fall morning. And 1.3 inches. 1.3 inches. We had 1/10 of an inch when a lot of the other part of the state got 1 inch or 2 the other night. So 1.4 inches out of this little 2 or 3 day event here. All but just a little of it fell during the night last night. We have a chance for a little rain sometime today, so it's all good. We've had a fairly wet year. The lakes are down a little bit right now, particularly Big Canyon Lake's down. But the Eagle's down also, which is kind of unusual for this time of the year. Usually by the middle of October, the water's flowing back through Twin Eagle Lake. And it's not right now. But we may get some more rain. We had a really, really wet November and December last year. I think about 8 or 9 inches total during those 2 months. So if we get anywhere close to that, it's going to be a really nice total for the year, over 50 inches. And the lake should fill back up and get ready for January and February, which is not much rain at all in January and February. And but that's good, because a lot of times when it rains in January and February, it's not in the form of rain. It's in the form of something else, like ice or snow. We love to get snow in southern Oklahoma. It's a treat. Big, beautiful buck out there with all those turkeys. The turkey flocks seem to be getting larger and coming around every day, and just a joy to watch them. The deer are more interested in making love right now than hanging around the house. But that's okay, too, because that way we have more deer to watch all year long. And it's a big part of living here on the Eagle, no doubt about that. I have a fairly light schedule of going out on the road in November. And then we'll definitely be around a lot in December. Might even get to go hunting a day or two, which is really good. Probably won't deer hunt. Might go down to Texas and deer hunt. I got an invitation from a friend to go down to South Texas and deer hunt. Might go to South Dakota. Definitely probably will go to South Dakota. I have that trip planned if nothing comes up to mess it up. And then may get a duck hunt or two in. Probably go out and sit in a deer stand a little bit over the next couple of weeks. Just enjoy watching the deer in the wild and sharing that with y'all. Probably take a weapon just in case I see some wild pigs or coyotes. But probably will not be hunting deer anything other than the joy of watching them. But the kids will be hunting some here pretty quickly. I love to have them here hunting. Chris, all we have out here on our Sunday morning is our red tag family. That's all it's here. Red tag and her babies from last year, buck and a doe and her baby from this year, who's really, really growing. You look at that baby from this year. A pretty little buck from last year is perhaps Force's baby. We don't know what baby it is, but it's a beautiful 8-point, 9-point. I think it's a 9-point. I think he's got 5 on one side and 4 on the other. Red tag, of course, the mama. And her red tag right there in the middle, big, beautiful doe. Her baby from this year, which is a buck. We can now tell, got some little nubbins sticking out. Finally got big enough to have nubbins, so that is another buck. And the doe from last year. 3 of those deer, of course, born in the wild. Only red tag born here in the pens and turned loose. That's what it's all about right there. That's what it's all about. Red tag from Dale Hagelin up in Iowa, has the best whitetails in the nation. And that's where they got the DNA or the blood from. She was born here on this ranch, but she has DNA from the northern Iowa deer. So that little buck there is going to have him some great antlers too if he makes it another year, 2 or 3. And that's his big brother. That whole family has stayed together all summer long. And here we are into November, and there she is. We'll be into November at the end of the week, put it that way. But beautiful red tag, producing babies. Another little baby buck. That's cool. There's a couple of bulls, a baby bull and a bigger bull, and even though that bigger bull is pretty good size, they don't have any cows because they're just not big enough. They're just simply not big enough. Get through the gate here before the gate closes on them. You can see though, they're a beautiful bull. And he's gonna have a little fight there. He's kind of give that smaller one a little. Hey, get back. That's a pretty nice sized bull right there. No cows around them. I don't think the rut is over. It could be, because that's really a big one. That is really a big bull right there. So he should have plenty of cows. So there they go. And there I go, driving in the ditch. Those guys were hooking it up pretty good a minute ago. It's 70 degrees here, 72 or 73. So I've got the door open. I'm shooting this video here right out the door and talking kind of low because I don't want them to look over here and see me, but Nellie's sitting right here beside me, shooting through an open door. Telephone pole right in the way. But you can see that's a couple young bucks. Both of those are their first antlers, so you can see that they're really nice antlers for their first horns. One on the right, really pretty spectacular for his first antlers. And you can see they just did that little sparring match there. It's not a serious fight at all. And they finally heard me talking, and one of them looking around trying to figure out where the noise is coming from. Gonna mosey over there around the feeder and see if he can find him some South Fresh deer food coming out of that Texas Hunter feeder. That's an old feeder. You know, I had one of my friends from Texas Hunter that was actually here this week, and he told me, he said, Jimmy, we need to get you some new feeders. Some that look a little better than those. Those look pretty bad. The one on the dock looks bad. The one out by our other deer stands look bad. But I told him, I said, that just shows they will last a long time. I don't know how old that one is there, but it's kind of lasted forever. But he didn't think it looked too good. But if they want to send me another one, I'll sure take it. Uh-oh, here we go again. The little guy come over there and said, let's play this game a little bit more, boss. That's just perfect. They stop right in between those two trees. Is that cool? They're not going to stay there right in between those two trees, obviously. He's hearing me talking. He said, where is that guy I'm hearing anyway? I know that voice. I know him. That's pretty cool, though. I love to see him rack those horns. I love to see him make deer scrapes on the ground. I love to see him rub trees. I just love to see him walking in the woods. I got to get out and get in the deer stand sometime here pretty soon. Shoot some video from the deer stand. I love that, and I think everybody enjoys it. And you never know what you're going to see. You never know what you're going to see from in the yard either, but I just have got so much work to do, and I just don't have time to get out that often. But that's really cool. Very, very cool. I get out there where it's really pretty now if they didn't have that tree in front of them. Isn't that sweet? That is sweet. All right, let's do it some more. That's just about as pretty as it comes, isn't it? Yeah, let's see Benelli up here. Benelli went out and got her a drink on the porch. Beautiful, incredibly great day out there. What a day it'd be to be on the lake. But I'm working. It's all part of the game. I've been doing it since I was 11 or 12 years old. Younger than that, actually. Full-time, probably. Since I was 12 or 13. I say full-time, I'm talking about a 40-hour week, which you do after school. Once I got out of college, it turned them into 80, 90-hour weeks. Isn't that special? It's cool. They're getting a little more serious. They're getting a little more serious. Yes, they are. Oh, the little ones are winning. Oh, yeah, that's why he wants to do it. He said, I think I'm a little meaner than you are. Okay, guys, thank you for the show. How is that for a bunch of turkeys? That, sports fans, is a bunch of turkeys. I don't know how many are there. How many of you can count? Can you count how many's there? Let's run down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, got 28. What I'm counting, I believe. Maybe another one back behind that tree. I want to try to count from this side, see what happens. If that's the last two, there may be some more back over here to the right. I don't know. There's some deer out there as well. Let's say that one went behind that tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We're going to say 29. I am going to say 29. Now, we might have miscounted. There may be another two out here in the yard somewhere. I don't know. But let's just say there's 29 turkeys there. That's a big wad of turkeys. Turkeys don't come in a wad. They come in a flock. Well, that's a wad there, not a flock. Oh, me. Oh, me. Yes, sir. That is definitely a wad of turkeys. For sure. At least 29. That's what I call an incredibly gorgeous sight. Hard to count them. Might have missed one or two, but we're pretty close, I believe. Cold, rainy morning out there. Not real cold. Below 60, barely. A little moisture. Very light rain. And that's going to increase the percentages over the next hour or so, or 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm going to be done for the day. It's going to turn cold. Maybe down in the 40s the next day or two. That's pretty chilly. Turkeys are certainly enjoying that ryegrass out there. Little Jake's fighting. One says, I don't want to fight. I want to eat. Go fight somebody else. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. There is a really nice looking buck right there. I can't really tell how large he is. I think he's pretty good size, though. Fairly dark, hard to focus in, dark as it is. I try to not focus in, but zoom in. It's hard to zoom in without losing focus. Golly. I'm gonna zoom way in and see if my focus will come back. All right, I'm zoomed all the way in. You can see it's huge. I'm having a hard time to focus. The camera's just not wanting to focus. This is not a new iPhone 17. It's supposed to be getting a new iPhone 17. AT&T said they'd give me one. I'd sign up for 1 million years or something like that. I don't know. There he goes. He's on the hunt. Oh, he's after that doe. Say the rut is on. Might be red tag. There she is running up there. I don't know if that's red tag or not. He should be shortly thereafter. He definitely was after her. Had his nose to the ground. I don't know where he is. I don't see him. Oh, huh. There he goes way over there. Evidently, she wasn't right. He said, you're not worth the effort, girl. You're not worth the effort. He would make some pretty babies, I know that. No doubt in my mind about that. He says, I'm going to go down and get some refreshing water out of the lake. And I'll come back and hunt you down later, girl. Not hardly seeing him down through there. Barely. And I guess we've lost him. Boy, he was a dandy, though. Wow. Okay. He went and got his drink. And there he goes up through the woods, hunting that girl again. Camera's having a hard time focusing. I apologize for iPhone. He's looking for. I didn't get much of a look at him. He went down and got him a drink. He's set for several hours of doe chasing now. Yes, sir. You'll make some pretty babies, big boy. Do your job. Do your job. Ooh, what is that? It's another buck. Another big buck. He's a big one, too. That might be Fat Boy. He certainly is a fat boy, I know that. Oh, that might have been a dove. I think he's a buck, though. Did I see antlers on that deer? He may just be going to run him off. We are beginning to get in full swing at the rut, though. No doubt about that. He took off down this way. I bet that's one of Mr. Force's babies right there. Home is not keeping. Definitely that's another buck. Two big bucks there. There they go. Okay, guys and girls, the sun is coming up. Let's wrap this deer video up. The rut is definitely on, without a doubt. I've also got a new product that I've been testing for the last 3 or 4 weeks. It's called Happy Toilet. Happy Toilet. If you want to make your wife happy, look that up on Amazon right now. Hopefully we'll have some at JimmyHouston.com too. I'm talking to the people that own that company right now. It's just an incredible product, though. You want a happy wife? Happy Toilet is the answer. Absolutely, Happy Toilet is the answer. But the deer in the rut full bore. We got about 30 turkeys in that group of turkeys that's running around, plus a couple of other groups running around. The deer are fighting. They're chasing does. It's a whole new ball game. We hadn't seen TC all week long. I think that he's out chasing girls, and when he gets chasing girls, that's the only thing on his mind. But it's great down here. The seasons are changing. The trees are still green for the most part. We're beginning to get some color in some of them, but not much. It's just, but we got some cool weather now. Got a jacket on finally. Started wearing hoodies finally. So winter time is going to come. We'll just go from summer to Indian summer to winter. No fall. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. Fish lucky. And remember, I sure do love you.